Hello teachers, good morning. My name is Eva del Salvador Merida and today I'm going to present a research-based strategy to create a positive, inclusive and also motivating classroom environment in EFL classes. First of all, our target group are adolescents 13 years old or older and with a beginner English level, especially in low resources context. First of all, our strategy goes in cooperative learning. This strategy is based on educational research by David Johnson and also Roger Johnson, also Carol Dweck, and lastly, B.F. Skinner. This research shows that students learn better when they feel safe, supported, and also encouraged. First, we have cooperative learning, which means students work in small groups with clear roles. For example, each group will have 3 roles: speaker, writer, and encourager. And why do we use this? This is because students learn more when they help each other and feel responsible for the group. Second, we use positive reinforcement. This is because behavior increases when it receives positive feedback. So instead of saying that is wrong, you can say good try, let's try again, you're doing a nice effort, thank you for trying. And this can result in a lot of participation and motivation in your class. Then for the third, we have growth mindset in the classroom. We can use this because students improve when teachers praise effort, not only because of only correct answers. For example, we can tell students mistakes help us learn. You are improving. This builds a lot of confidence, making the students not being fear of making mistakes. And now we are going to explain how this works in a real EFL classroom. First, the teacher can begin with a short emotional check-in. For example, you can say your students to show your fingers, please. If you show one finger, that means that you are sad. If you show 2 fingers, that means that you are okay. And then, for the last, the 3 fingers show that you are really good today. This supports students emotionally and creates a safe environment. And second, the teacher introduces the topic, for example, daily routines. In that way, they can learn and also practice their English. For example, I wake up at 11 a.m. or I go to school at 8 a.m. or also I'll eat cereal in dinner or things like that. Something that they do every single day. Third, students work in groups of 3 with clear roles. Just as said before, this improves classroom management and participation. For example, if a student says, I wake up in 7, the teacher responds, good try, we say at 7. Let's repeat together, please. And then this correction is something respectful and it protects the student's confidence and it reinforces the learning. Finally, the teacher praises effort and teamwork. I like your teamwork. Thank you for trying. Good improvement. This increases motivation and reduces fear of mistakes. Now, I would like to see why this strategy works. First of all, this strategy improves participation, confidence, peer support, and also classroom behavior. Thank you to research that show that when students feel safe and supported, they take more risks in language learning, something really important if we are especially a beginner in English. It does not require a lot of terminology and it only requires clear structure, positive communication, and respect. Then we have our social responsibility. As a social responsibility university project, we adapt research based strategies to support teachers in vulnerable communities. This proposal promotes inclusive education and emotional support in low resource contexts. Every student deserves a positive learning environment. We can say that a positive classroom is built through cooperation, encouragement, and belief in students' work. When students feel safe, they participate. When they participate, they learn. Thank you for watching.